Okay, ready?
My name is Brian Patton. I'm an Irish restaurateur living and working in Vienna, Austria. In September 2013, I embarked on a hastily organised, far too expensive trip to Texas in search of the real barbecue. The flavours, the techniques, the way of life, with a view to finding out how we could bring this wonderful food to Austria.
Y'all gonna open a barbecue joint in Vienna?
Vienna, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I brought along with me Peter Tootsie, chef at my restaurants.
Barbecue is always the chance. I would go for that.
And Christian Petz, a highly respected award-winning Austrian chef and food expert.
Also da muss man schon ein bisschen durchgeknallt sein, aber so auf der anderen Seite natürlich auch unsere Profession.
On arriving in Texas, the only proper appointment I had lined up was at a manufacturer of barbecue smokers.
Hi there. Larry. Hi, sorry we're so late. The visit to the factory bored the shit out of me in some ways. Technically, I'll leave that to the cooks. It was very hard to understand what we are looking for. We knew roughly what barbecue is about.
If you're not cooking with wood, you're not.
Yeah.
The guys in J&R had been so generous with their time, but the barbecue was pretty poor. We were still really at square one in learning about how barbecue was made.
I've had enough. I gotta get out of here.
I'm a little bit afraid of all the meats the next days.
There must be a God up there. Because as we were leaving J&R, I got an email from Daniel Vaughn, a leading figure in the barbecue community and a big reason I was here. We headed straight to Lockhart Smokehouse to meet him.
Well, welcome to Texas.
Daniel was amazing. He's one of the best known personalities in barbecue in America.
The fat should be translucent, and you should be able to just squeeze your finger right through it. Like there shouldn't be any resistance.
The food at Lockhart's was out of this world. Finally, things were going right.
We're trying to be ambassadors for American barbecue in Vienna is that's pretty cool.
Wenn in dieser Szene wir Anerkennung finden, dann bedeutet das hat einen Wert und das ist wichtig, was wir da machen.
We needed to find some accommodation in Dallas, and being on a tight budget, I was looking for the cheapest place. I would regret this almost immediately on arrival.
Can I just have a look at a room?
I went into the room, found cockroaches everywhere and mirrors on the ceiling.
I would recommend absolutely nobody to ever stay there in the future. It's a fucking porno motel.
Daniel set it up for us to meet more of the truly great pitmasters in Texas. Justin Fortin got up in the middle of the night to start smoking the meat in his home-crafted smoker. And by lunchtime, there would be a long line of people waiting to eat.
Yeah, so this is the line. I'll show y'all where it goes. And it'll stretch here. It'll go around the corner to here and go down to the little red building down there.
Really? Der Typ hat es geschafft, innerhalb von 3 Jahren als völliger Quereinsteiger zur Number 2 in Texas zu werden, und das ist eine völlig irre Leistung für mich.
Oh my God. I need a best barbecue I've ever tasted.
It's really, I've never been on a road trip before, but this is totally a road trip. I don't know what's going to happen next. We were heading south to visit Franklin BBQ.
Franklin's BBQ, probably the most famous barbecue in all of Texas. If Franklin's is bad, I'm going to cry. I really am. And we go talk to the man who sells the chairs. What do you think?
There's a rabbit in my garden.
This is the 3rd time we've come here to eat, but only the other 2 times we were too far back in line to eat, so we made sure we would get fed today.
Aaron, great to meet you.
We cook 24 hours a day. We don't go home. There's never been anything other than meat and fire in these cookers. Like when you taste something that's over smoked or like it tastes bad or whatever, like that's it. It's because they're taking shortcuts and they're not doing it right.
You always think at the beginning that I'm never going to take those shortcuts, but it's so tempting. Just don't do it.
It's just sacrilege. It's unethical in the way of barbecue.
I mean, every day I learn something new about barbecue, or about the people, about the process. So that's the exciting part for me.
You know, I mean, you're always learning. That's kind of barbecue. If you think you've got it, your food is probably not very good, because obviously you don't if you think you do. Because there's no way you will ever completely have it. It's just not possible. I'm allergic to smoke.
We're trying to open a barbecue restaurant, so we said we'd come to the best. Oh my God.
Ich glaube, langsam verstehe ich ein bisschen, wie Barbecue funktionieren könnte.
Oh, I'd love anything but fucking barbecue. I fucking hate barbecue. Today.
Barbecue blues. I got barbecue sauce on my shoes. Got those barbecue blues today.
How can we manage to get him to talk to us about barbecue, right? And then not taste any? Teach me all your tricks, right? But I don't want to taste any of your barbecue. John Lewis was part of the founding team at Franklin's and later became pitmaster at Le Barbecue, also in Austin.
The spray is secret. We won't get his secret. It's too good to be shared.
Das Tablett wird einfach mit Fleisch vollpackt und dann kommt noch einmal der blaue Handschuh mit einer riesen Portion Fleisch und da wird noch mal was draufgeklatscht. Die haben mir überall doppelt so viel gegeben, wie ich eigentlich wollte.
It's hard to be objective because you're eating so much. I've eaten so much barbecue now, I'm struggling.
Ich glaube, das kann kein Mensch jeden Tag Barbecue essen.
Thinking about barbecue, talking about barbecue, writing about it, eating it, 8-10 hours a day. I'm all barbecue all the time.
I haven't eaten a banana in about 5 years. We headed away from the cities to try to find barbecue cooked by amateurs and maybe discover what it means to them.
Rainbows and unicorns, rainbows and unicorns every day. Yeah. Oh, my friend, rainbows and unicorns. Rainbows.
That looks kind of fucked up.
If you go to a barbecue competition, I'm not telling you not to go. Just be aware that when you go, you're gonna see them seasoning with stuff that you're like, wow, I would have never imagined anybody does this. Nobody does. Like, nobody puts that shit on their barbecue.
The judge gets one bite.
Yeah.
It may be that big.
Okay, gotcha.
You're not eating a plate.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when they taste that bite,
yeah,
they gotta know that's our bite.
Really, we were headed there for the crack and just to meet people. And we certainly did meet some characters.
We don't eat our own food. It's too strong.
Yeah.
Wayne, you got some Austrian guys coming in want to learn what you know.
You cook it in when it's cooked, but after that, it's done.
We're on a road trip where we're learning about barbecue.
Really?
Yeah, we're going to open a restaurant over there, next year.
They're from Austria.
You go out there and you be good. One day, next day, you don't win nothing.
You gotta try it, it's gonna win.
It looks amazing. Okay. It was absolutely fucking gross. You don't learn anything about barbecue, but it's great fun.
Oh, it is a lot of fun.
Do you guys have a lot of fun, yeah?
A lot.
The next morning, we set out for Lexington. We came into Snow's, and it's just authentic from the moment you walk in. I just had this feeling of peace. I really did. That's beautiful.
And the meat markets would barbecue their meat on Saturday, what they had left over, because they couldn't keep it till Monday, it would go bad. So they would cook it on Saturday and be closed Sunday.
One day a week it's fun. After that it's work.
For me, the highlight was Tootsie.
Tootsie.
Tootsie is an amazing, inspiring woman. She has gotten up hours before dawn to cook barbecue every Saturday for the last 46 years.
They've really taken the time to learn about the way it's done here and how it's best to translate it to Austria.
You're kicking their ass. Yeah. I like it.
They seem to have immersed themselves completely in the culture, which is really what you have to do.
Well, you can go down there and buy a cow if you want to. Just selling them.
Just down the street, we were able to visit the cattle auction. Having gotten to know the super magnetic powers of Tootsie, it was no surprise to find out her brother was the master of ceremonies.
Another 42. Alrighty, go ahead and down to the 30. Another 29, pitch number 5, 92, 93, 93, 100, only $92. Lone Star Boo, $92. 88.50, only $88.
No idea what was going on there.
Hey, I'll give 35. $35, 39, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 46, 43.
On the final day, we returned to Dallas, and in contrast to some cockroach-infested accommodation, we splashed out on the historic Belmont Hotel.
One, two, three, four.
I went on a road trip. I ate a lot of barbecue. I got tired of barbecue. I fell in love with barbecue again. And I didn't drink as much beer as I expected.
The best barbecue in Texas is here in Austin, which means if it's the best in Texas, it's the best in this country. It means it's the best in the world. So, and the best barbecue in the world is right here in Austin, Texas. So it's pretty cool to live around this place.
Das habe ich jetzt gesehen und jetzt würde das gern ausprobieren, ob ich das auch irgendwie kann. Das ist die lässige Geschichte.
But I hope we are ready to produce very good, I would say outstanding barbecue.
Who knows what happens, you know, when we get back to Austria, and that's what really, really excites me.